Today on Supermarket Simulator, we're going to find out why I'm in this tree. We're going to look at some expansions that I've done, some redesigning, and we're going to find out how I got 50 grand. Well, hello, my little Google maniacs. Welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. Yeah, I'm sitting here up in a tree. You're asking, Vito, why are you up in a tree? Well, you know me, just because I can. And then I know you're also saying, Vito, you're not really up in that tree. You're standing on a bunch of boxes. No, I'm not. I'm actually up in the tree. Yeah, so let's jump down here. Whoa! This is our doofus triplets. I make fun of them. They look dumb. They do dumb things sometimes, but they've been keeping the store running, and I'm going to show you. If you notice up in the top right corner, we have nearly 50 grand. How did I do that? I'm going to tell you. But first, we're going to look at all the expansions that I've done here. Yep. I've rearranged some stuff here, redesigned. Okay, last time, actually, offline, I was grinding a few days, and we got ourselves a new expansion there. You can see the extra space. And I redesigned some things. I moved some shelves down this way. See, this works out a lot better. We actually have stuff that makes sense now. All the cleaning items are all together. Pretty much. I pulled back some shelves from here, and I made this elongated this way. I moved my triple freezer down to this side. It's sort of match. It's like symmetrical now, right? You know Vito and his symmetry. You'll notice something is missing in the corner here. The self-checkout counter. What happened to them? Vito, did you get rid of them? No, I didn't get rid of them. I moved them down there. And I doubled the amount. This is how I got the 50K, I believe. I was theorizing on some things. I don't know this for a fact. It almost seems like when people complain about the cash register being full, the checkout lines being full, I always wondered about that. It's if they don't leave, but I wonder, and I'm starting to believe, and I'll tell you why here in a second, that when the checkouts are full, it discourages customers from coming in. I'm not saying a lot, but maybe 20%. And how do I know that? I've done nothing different as far as getting extra licenses, right? No extra food types in here. My PB before for number of customers in a day was 85. It's now 105, and I did nothing extra, except I got these 2 extra checkouts. So what does that mean? I think when things go a lot faster, more people have the chance to come in and we don't lose that 20%. So it's got me thinking, yeah, 2 more I think is in store for today, and see if we can raise that PB up to like 125 or so. And what that has also done is increase the money flow exponentially. I'm earning net after everything, after restocking, paying all the bills and everything, anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 a day. So I didn't have to grind long to get that 50 grand, but that 50 grand is going to let us do some big things. Today, we're going to knock that wall out there, get the next expansion. We're going to get some more licenses, and then I may just decide to expand the storeroom a little bit too. But we're also going to get 2 of those, right? And if you notice, the floor is a little bit extended here. I'm starting to be okay with it. I don't really think it looks like what it does in the catalog, but I like this a lot more than I like the wood. So we're going to do this all in black tile. The walls, okay, I'm not going to mess with painting the walls anymore right now until I get the maximum expansion. Why? Because every time I do this, it's 200 bucks. Guess what? When that wall gets blown out for expansion, I don't get that 200 bucks back, so that's a waste of money. And I know you're saying 200 bucks is, in the grand scheme of things, not a lot, but when you're trying to work your way up through expansions and make the store as big as you can, 200 bucks goes a long way. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get another big expansion there, maybe 2. We'll see how that goes as time permits. Probably some more shelves. We need to start, I need to start really getting new licenses so I can get more product. But what I've been trying to do here is expand this out as much as I can so that getting the shelf makes sense so I'm not crammed in here as bad as I was before. You notice now there's a lot more room to move around. I like that much better. I can breathe. These aisles are still cramped together just because I like the efficiency that I've made, you know, of this space. I'm making the most use of that space that I can. All right, so let's get started here. I'm going to go ahead and open the floodgates, I think we've already restocked. No, we haven't. In case you haven't been seeing what I do now, I just come in here and I just boom, boom. I just take what's missing off the shelves and I order those. Boom. So those. Right, so you see the pattern here. This is what I'm going to do, and I will be right back. Now, I will tell you that I spent less than 2 minutes doing this. This is how quickly this tablet or this pricing gun combination is allowing me to do things. It's amazing. It makes things so efficient. All right, so what I do is I let these guys sit here and stock it all up, and then I open the store. So what I'm trying to avoid is them being taken away from keeping the store stocked up. Because when the store is not stocked enough, people complain about things not being found, and that's lost income, lost revenue. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this just for about another minute or so, help them get this street cleaned up. And then I'll open the store, and you'll see how the money just sort of flows in over the day. And we'll do a couple days in-game, just so that I can get extra money. But the first thing I'm going to do, as soon as this day's over with in-game, I'm going to get the first expansion of the day. And that's going to be the store expansion. Get a little bit more size in there, get a little more room to grow, and then we'll decide what we're going to do after that. I'll be right back. Hey, still another minute or so just to get that. That's not bad. Got 3 of them doing it. I'm about 3 times faster than they are. So, you know, the 4 of us working together is about 5 of them. So, yeah, or 6 of them. So we're going to see here, the checkout's being in this area right here, by the way. It creates some mayhem, and you'll see it's kind of crazy, this little pen here. By the end of the day, it gets really crazy. There's a bunch of people say, help me, help me. Yeah, it's great. Typical Veedo stuff. Welcome back, folks. I'm glad you're joining me. Sub numbers are up, viewership is up. We have introduced some new titles and things are going well. I think we're up over 130 subs now, which is just amazing to me. I like I said, I never expected 1. Got 130 and it's still growing. We've grown a lot over the past couple weeks. A lot in my terms, okay? I guess in the big YouTubers' eyes, that's not growing very fast at all, but I'm doing it the way I want to do it, which is an important thing. And in case you hadn't noticed, we have some new titles out on the channel. One is going hand in hand with a new channel as well. The channel is Silent Veedo. Yeah, here we go. The channel is Silent Veedo, and the first title over there is Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I know, not a new title, but it lends well to being a non-narrative video, and I've done, I think 3 of those already. Might be more coming out by the time you see this. And I'm simultaneously publishing them on the primary channel here, VeedoDaMutt, and on the new channel, Silent Veedo. And there's also a 3rd channel, believe it or not, Retro Veedo, where I will be doing retro video games. Stay tuned for that. Nothing on there yet, but it's there. If you want to subscribe, hey, I ain't gonna complain. Yeah, that way you'll get the bell notice when, you know, your pal Veedo drops a new video. Haven't decided what's going to be the first series over there, but it's going to come soon as I get time to do it. In case you don't know, there was a hurricane out there, and I was directly, indirectly affected by it. So my time is limited this week to do this stuff, but I'm trying to bring you stuff as I can. So, you know, we burned down about 3 grand, but we're already, you know, heading towards 47. Like I said, at the end of this day, we're going to go ahead and knock out the first one, which I think is like 20 grand. It's going to hurt to see that kind of money go, but it is what it is. So, let's see, management, growth, $20,100. I mean, that's boom. A lot of money, but I want to do it. I really want to see that wall gone. We're going to push all the cooler stuff back. And then we'll figure something else out to do with those shelves. Now, I will say with the pattern that I have developed here, my formula is we never run out of things during the day. And we're getting close. As the customer numbers come up, you can see some items are starting to go a little bit lower. Hopefully, they'll catch them in time. That's why I have 3 of the stockers, because it keeps me from running out of stock of things, which, you know, the bottom line is you lose revenue because of that. So my goal is to keep things just flowing out here. You can see they're doing a relatively good job at keeping things in stock. Now, once I start expanding, I get more shelves, more licenses, more product. I may need to hire a 4th guy. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. So, you know, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You can already start to see this place is going a little nuts. Yeah, it'll double in size by the time 9 o'clock rolls around. It's pretty funny, especially if I ignore them for a while. Then you'll see like all 4 of these needing help, and you just sit there and watch as this crowd grows. And then the pathing has not stopped, the weird pathing. Even though I did set these up deliberately so that the lines would work right. And I think I got this one backwards somehow. I think these should be the other way. They still queue outside. You'll see they'll come over here and they'll walk through this wall. And they'll stand in line. It's great. And folks, while you're at it, if you're feeling generous, you're feeling randy, you feel like you love what Veedo's doing. Even if you don't love what I'm doing, that makes you mad, you still want to watch it. Yeah, give me a thumbs up, give me a sub, I would appreciate it. Excuse me, folks, I'm trying to get here to help this poor guy. Use potatoes and toilet paper. Yeah, I think the 2 go hand in hand there, sir. Okay, we're at 542. We're at 49 grand and climbing. I can get some lights on here. The other thing you're going to notice, yeah, Veedo did some rearranging with the lights. Why, you say? I thought your goal was to make this into the sun. Well, the devs did me dirty again, and if you notice now, it's been this way for a little while. Everything's in a grid, and you cannot overlap the grids. So what does that mean? Well, that means the way I had it before, which were all like haphazardly together so that they'd be really bright, I can't do that anymore. It allowed me to keep the ones that I had, but now if I add anything new, they have to be in the grid pattern. So what I did is I just started rearranging them all. Second thing I did, you'll notice we got some more signage here. Got the self-checkout in case people are stupid and they don't realize it. We have our Goofy Juice section, yes. And of course we got the back one, back there, Cold Stuff Yo. I moved that out a little bit so that I could get the lights around there, because you can't put the lights and the signage in the same grid, so you have to sort of wedge it in there. But it works out well. I'll probably get a couple more signs. I got a funny one I'm going to do over there, I think, and then I'll figure something out back there. So what are we going to do over here now that we move the self-checkouts? Well, I'm thinking this might be a perfect spot for some more coolers, but there's some weird stuff going on here. I cannot move coolers out to here without putting it out this far. It's kind of weird. I'll show you that in a minute here. Yeah, I know you want your vodka and sushi. Ooh, you bought a lot. And pizza. Yes. Okay, we just cracked 50 grand, and the store is not officially closed yet, and you will see that there are a ton of people waiting. You can't see them in the wall yet, but they're out there. You can see they're still all over the store. We still have some weird pathing. You'll see people come over here and just like stop, you know. Oh, okay. So we're already out of something there. It's too late to order. Yeah, as much as I've tried to restock things, they must have been in between a restocking cycle, because that's what they were looking for right there. Maxi cones. So we're going to get a complaint, at least one customer not finding it, because they were already in line when it ran out, I guess. So that's part of the plan. I need to grow this area, you know, with expansions. So, you know, just for example, get another freezer so I can put more of these in there. If you watch my grocery store sim title, what I've started to do is like an entire shelf. You can already see it here with potatoes. An entire shelf is just one product. So I'm going to do the same thing with the freezers. And I have that partly here too. We have all fries, all pizza in that one. Right, so I'm going to start doing this. This one's the only one I have split up. But I'd like to have this all maxi cones, and I have another one with all crab cakes or crab sticks or whatever they are. And you can see, yep, they're already pathing weird again. This guy's over there waiting in some phantom line. Don't know where it's at. You'll see he'll start moving. He comes over here. Oh, now he's heading out here. Gonna head to the phantom wall line here. Look inside to see where he's supposed to go. And now he is morphed into the wall, waiting in line. Vito, doing crazy stuff, as always. Yeah, you bought all the maxi cones. Your face. But thank you for your 169 bucks. Booyah! Here we are, just waiting for our last two customers of the day. You can see we cracked 54 grand. All right, 54.5. Let's see how this day went. 91 customers, 94 total. Yeah, total profit 4,400 bucks. As you can see, I forgot to pay the bills probably. It's okay though. Yeah, we made almost 8 grand. So let's go ahead and start the next day. Let's do an expansion real quick. So pay bills first. Can't believe Vito forgot again. Yep, sure did. Okay, bills are paid. Expansion is gonna hurt. Boom! Oh, we did it though. We did it. Oh yes. Ah, yeah, I can see it back there. Oh, nice. Nice! I'm gonna go ahead and start moving stuff back. Whoa! After an exhaustive morning of restocking, you can see we are just decked out again. This place was almost empty in here. That shows you what a good day we had. Hopefully have another day just like this. Went ahead and trued up everything after I did all the restocking, had them restock all the shelves in there. I went through and I picked a few things that I felt we were running low on, or we were in danger of losing throughout the day, and I don't want more people to complain. I don't want to lose that revenue. So here we go. We've got plenty of the maxi cones. Hopefully nobody complains. You know, I might buy a freezer today. I just don't... Yeah, I know. Jeez. Haven't figured out the best layout for it yet. Maybe shift these down a little. I like having this area to walk around in here, though. I don't know. Maybe... maybe I should sell this one for a triple. Move those down to here and then put the pizzas over. I don't know. I really don't want to lose that extra space. I'll think about that. I think I probably need another one of these over here. So let's go ahead and shift these down. Excuse me, sir. There. Yes, and then we can put a third one right there. That way we can stretch out the number of products there. And I think I'm going to need it anyway, based on licenses that are coming up. This one I'm not crazy about being like that, but it is what it is. So let's look at the licenses. We got the big expansion done. Let's see what the next thing we're going to do. First thing I want to show you here, this is the economy tab. This is where you can do the pricing. You can also sort by items that have changed prices most recently. And I did this already. I do this every morning now. It's like a habit. It's like a routine that I do now. I check to see exactly what has changed most recently. That way it's easy to find. It's kind of nice that they did that. I really appreciate that. So let's take a look at, yeah, here you licenses, 12.5. You might be able to do that today. What's that get us? Green beans, ice cream. Right, so we're talking another freezer, another pizza there. Yep. I gotta think about that one. The next one after that, we can really expand our Goofy Juice area. All of these are 12.5 as a matter of fact. We got cheese here, clotted cream. Yep. Okay. More pasta, more rice, more sugar, more yogurt. I'm leaning towards one of these two. If I get the Goofy Juice, I'm going to need more shelves because it's whiskey and a bunch of other things. So, let's see. I was thinking, since I moved these cooler areas, I wanted this... Oh, okay, yeah. So this needs to be moved down. All right, this is what I'm talking about as far as fitting that in there with the lights. Yeah, that looks good. We'll get some more lights in here as well. I wanted this to be all cooler area here. So I'm not sure about putting shelves back there. So we'll see. So let me think about this here. So if I put a shelf back here and possibly move, I don't know, potato chips back here? Possibly. And then that way I have this whole area for Goofy Juice. That's something to think about. Or if I get a freezer, where would I put the freezer? Maybe here? Because if I put it here, there's like a gap here that you can't put it. So it would actually be right in front of the door, which is where I moved this one from. For a reason, I like it better. I don't know. And these are back-to-back. That's why these work well here. Maybe? Corner? Ice cream in the corner? What do you think? I kind of like that idea. Let's go ahead and get another freezer before the market closes. I'm just going to get double. Or should I get a triple? Yeah, let's get a triple. That makes more sense. Boom. Alright, let's move some stuff around. I don't think the triple's going to fit. Oh, is it? Oh, so close. So close. Alright, so let's put this here. And then we're going to put... I should not have bought the triple. I could just block this entire area off here. They could still get in and out. I don't know. I'm not crazy about what I did there. I'll think about this offline. Some rearranging needs to be done, especially now that we have that expansion. I like what I did back here, though. I think this is the way I'm going to keep it, as all cooler stuff. I may fill this out with shelves on this side. Yeah, I like that idea. Did you see that? The person looked like they were on an escalator backwards. My goodness. The pathing that Veedo creates. And I think what I'm going to do before I finish... Okay, so I'm going to have to do it on the next day because I can't order anything. I'm going to get the two more self-checkouts. That will increase our productivity, the efficiency in getting customers out the door by 33%. Which is nice because I truly believe that this was the key to me getting such, how much money I got for me getting that personal best of 105 customers. And we'll see after one day whether I was right or not. Now, what's weird is there'll be days where I do the same thing and I make like $100. I don't understand why that happens, but I haven't seen it more than like once or twice. Usually, and you'll see it here, I usually make a couple grand, which is nice. And you have to admit, store's looking good. Now, why doesn't this light up at night? Devs, please, make that a thing. I want to see this in lights. Yeah, that's something missing right here. We need that in lights. It has to be. Yeah, we're just waiting for our last few customers here. We are over 32.3. Probably going to easily make 33, I would believe. We're going to wind the day in the negative, obviously, because of the $20,000 upgrade we did. Now, the other thing you need to do, devs, this fine young lady just left this open and they continue to stand in line. Why don't you have them reshuffle themselves? Yeah, we got 2 of them over here, and they're just standing in line. I don't get it. You need to put that in the code. I know, I ask a lot, but you're trying to go for a little bit of realism here. That's exactly what happened. People would not stand in line when there are open ones there. So last 2 customers here. We're at 32.7. Let's see, this guy. Yeah, we might not make 33. Depends on how much more is in this guy's queue. 61, that's going to get us to 32.8. This guy will get us to 32.9. Yeah, 111, so that's 32.8. Plus 93, 32.9. So close. We were really close. So let's go ahead and see how the day went. Bye, folks. So 88 customers. A little down, right? So 59.30. Our supply costs are 59.30. This is what I'm talking about. Upgrade cost 2060. 20,650. We were negative 21.6, but that's okay. We wound up with $32,000. All right, so let's yeah, let's get a new license. Okay, so I got the freezer. Let's go ahead and use that. We're down to 20 grand, but that's a nice amount to have. All right, so this is gonna be our freezer for ice cream, and I will figure this out online how to do that the best way. And as you can see, so this is my pattern every morning in game. I let these guys finish up restocking everything that needs to be stocked out here, right? So the thinking is that when they do that, they'll drain out everything they need from here. Then I can just go through here with the price gun and restock from here, and that will mean pretty much that we have everything we need for an entire day. Now, what I did the day before, and I think it worked out, you notice there were 0 not founds. Just before I order everything from in here, I take a run through the store real quick. Anything that's still missing on the shelves, I'll order that real quick, one of that just to make it up. Let them stock it, and then come in here and do all this, then help them restock this room, then open the store. And I think it has added to my ability to make profit. As you can see, 20 grand. I'm not complaining about that. That's twice what my low watermark is. I always said I'm not going to go under 10 grand. For the past couple days, I've been hovering around 40, 50 grand, so I'm happy. Folks, we are doing really successfully. What's going to happen next? Well, we still got two more product licenses at 12.5, so that's kind of nice. The next section is 24.6. Not out of the realm of possibility. Even the 31 is not out of the realm in the next couple episodes. It starts getting a little steep after that. I mean, you can see some of these over 50, 80, 90, 100 grand. Ooh, a lot of grinding to get there, but I'm going to keep using my theory. Oh, I did say I was going to get 2 more self-checkouts. Let's do that. Market, furniture, boom, and boom. 1,800 bucks, but it's going to pay off. Yes, that is nice. We just increased our efficiency by 33%. That is the way it's supposed to be done. Yes. So that should decrease the lines a little bit, make this a little bit less hectic, and it just falls in line. That looks perfect over there. I love that. All right, so what's Vito going to do offline? He's going to get some shelves. He's going to grind for some more money. Going to figure out the whole freezer layout here, configuration. Going to get the fill the shelves with the new product license so that nobody complains and we don't lose revenue. Yeah, we'll figure something else out here. Might get another deli cooler here. Looking like I need to start stretching these out a little bit, right? All right, folks. This place is growing immensely and more growth to come. So, as always, folks, you stay safe. Woof. Doofus, say it with me. Okay, you don't want to? You know it.